Hi, I'm Heather Holm from SpirographicArt.com. Today's an exciting day I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's the unboxing of the new original Spirograph die cast collector set. It has been 50 years since Spirograph came out. Cahoots Toys, which is now making Spirograph, they've brought it back to the market, has put out this die-cast metal set, a special collector set. So I'm really looking forward to feeling it because I've been using Spirograph since almost 50 years ago when it first came out. And the pieces have always been plastic, of course. So I'm very excited to try this new set, to get the feel of it. So it all comes in a kind of a cookie tin of a metal cookie tin, very attractive with the circular design. There's the cover. Oh, nice velvet flocked liner to the tin. Design guide. These are cards. Huh. Everything's circular. Instruction cards. And now another level of plastic. Ooh, and it's all velvet flocked. And there it is. So, there it is, the tin. Isn't that nice? That's a very nice storage device. I kind of like a storage device like that for my old Super Spirograph because it's in a big flat tray and it's very, I can't turn it sideways or upside down. Opening the set now, we have one ring. Let's take it out. This is $144.96 and it's heavy. It's got real weight to it. Nice. I can't wait to try that. And there's several wheels. So this is not the full set that you get with the deluxe design set or the old Spirograph in the 60s or 70s if you have one of those, or you can find one. You can often find them online, secondhand. And each of these wheels, a selection of wheels, and they're heavy. It's nice. Nice feel. And a couple of pens, and there's a red pen and a blue pen, all brass colored. And ta-da, Spiro putty. Now, if you've been following me either on my website at SpirographicArt.com or any of my videos on YouTube, how am I going to get that out? There. Spiro putty was a great invention or a great idea that has just made spirographing a lot better. Whoever came up with this idea, Cahoots Toys, is using it. It's really poster putty that you can buy in any office supply shop. But to use it with Spirograph is really brilliant because it means you don't have to put holes in your paper. So you can draw like gift cards, and you're not going to have holes in the paper that reveal how you made it. So it was quite a wonderful idea. And when they brought out the new Spirographs, I thought, I wish I'd thought of that. So it's really poster putty, and you use it to attach the ring to the paper before you draw. So we'll do that. So far so good. This looks beautiful. So let's get some paper and try it out. I can't wait. Let's just open up the design guide and do one of these designs that they have. Let's do this one. So we have our nice ring. Oh, I love the sound of that. All right, so we'll take some Spiro putty. I like to use 4 pieces of putty. one advantage of this metal set is I'm sure it's flat. A problem with the plastic pieces, the new plastic pieces, is they tend to be a bit warped, and you really have to put down good gobs of Spiro putty to keep them flat to the paper. They tend to warp because of the thinness and the material. The old Spirograph didn't warp so much. It was made of slightly thicker plastic. All right, so it feels so different. So I've got 4 pieces of putty that I've put on the underside of the wheel and pressed it to the paper, and it just feels totally flat. Isn't that nice? And I'll proceed to do this design. So the instructions say that we're going to need 2 different wheels. One is number 30, which is the smallest of the wheels in the set, and the other is number 80, which is the largest of the wheels in the set. Place wheel number 80, it says, so that hole number 15 lines up with positioning line number 1 on the ring. All right, positioning line number 1 is here, and hole number 15. Ooh, listen to that sound, eh? So I'm going to line it up there so it feels like... Okay, so there's positioning line number 1 on the ring, and that's hole number 15. Draw a pattern with the red pen in hole number 15. So, hole number 15. So this is my first pattern with the metal die cast set. I can't see through it. It's so funny to not be able to see through it. But I can see it's drying. There. Okay. Then it says repeat with holes 17 and 19. So there's 15. There's my mark. So I'm going to turn it. And there's hole 17. It's so funny not to be able to see through the ring. It feels very solid and flat. And there's hole number 19, so I'm going to line it up with the ring. A little bit slippery too. It's very high, it's highly polished. So there's hole number 19. There, so finished. There, look at, oh, that's nice. It looks very precise. Now it says repeat drawing patterns with the blue pen, holes 15, 17, and 19. This time aligning with positioning line number 2. So here's line number 2. So hole number 15. There we go. All right, 15. Uh-oh. So, oh dear, I made a little boo-boo. We all do that sometimes. I perhaps should have put down some more putty there. I can see I've kind of got a space there without enough putty. So I'm going to put a little more putty under there so it doesn't happen again. There. Okay. All right, I'm going to start that one again and go in the other direction. Hole number 15 lined up with the mark number 2. So 15. All right, 15, now 17. Whoops, 7, 6. It's really funny not to be able to see through. But other than that, it feels very solid and quality gears. 19. 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see the pattern. There, except for my blooper there, it looks nice. Now it says place wheel number 30 so that hole 8. Now so 30 is a very small wheel. Hole 8 lines up with positioning line 1. the positioning line for hole 8 goes through another hole before it reaches the end. So put it there. Draw a pattern with the blue pen in hole 8. So here we go. So you can see it just skims the other. There. Nice. There. So that's that one. Now let's do another one. So that feels nice and smooth now. Carefully, when you're lifting up, just peel off the putty. And if there's, yeah, see the putty wants to stick to my paper a little bit, but that's okay. It's designed to come off. It's cool. It feels so heavy. I'm going to put my ring down again. Press it down. Okay, so now I'm ready to do one more design. I'm going to do this one. So it says, using the blue pen, holes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You place the wheel number 56. So that hole number 1 lines up with positioning line 1. So that's right there on the ring. And draw the pattern till you get back to the beginning. There, so we're back at the beginning. Now it says, leaving the ring in position, align hole 2, 1 tooth to the right of where the last pattern ended. So here's hole number 2. So usually to do this, I line it up where the last pattern was and then move it over once. Clink. So now I'll draw hole number 2. And then you repeat with 3, 4, and 5. You have to line it up where the last one was, which if you lose track, just go back to here. I've lined up hole number 3 with the original one. Now I have to move over 2. 1, 2. So if it's hard to tell if you've lined up with the last design, just go back to your original point and count as you move it over. So hole number 3. And then hole number 4. Let's see. It's a little harder to eyeball when you can't see through the wheel. So I'm just going to go back here and I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3. And that'll give me, yeah. So that's number 4. There, and then number 5 finally. So number 5 will be 4 teeth over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's our pattern. Like the one in the instructions. There are some other patterns here for you to draw. You can just experiment and try different wheels and make your own designs up. The advantages of this set compared to the plastic sets is they're not warpable. They do not warp. They cannot warp. They're die cast. They're flat. The wheel is less likely to jump out of the ring as you're drawing with it. If you know somebody who played with Spirograph when they were a kid, this would be an awesome and beautiful and classy Christmas gift because it's like your bronze baby shoes and even more useful. This would take them back. It would give them a lot of fun. I could see it as an executive toy on somebody's desk. There's the Spiro putty, but if they had pins, if they got some map pins, you could use the little holes that are in all the pieces just like on the original set, and they could do it the old way, but with the Spiro putty they don't need to put holes in anything or have any kind of special surface. The pens are nice, but you can use any pen. Myself, I still like my Stabilo .88, or there's a Staedtler has a version 2. They're perfectly compatible with this, as are most pens on the market. For your serious spirographers like me, it's a curiosity. It has a nice weight, a nice feel, and compared to the new sets that are available, the rings are flat, the wheels are flat, there's no warping, there's a feeling of heaviness and quality to it. So it's a great toy. As a design tool, if you were really serious, I still prefer my old Super Spirograph because of the precision of the holes and the teeth. They were better, they were more precise. But for most people, that's kind of a fine point, and this would just be a beautiful gift for somebody, even somebody younger who would just like to dip their toes into Spirograph. It comes in a nice compact kit, and it looks really neat. My website at SpirographicArt.com has a whole archive of tips and tricks and tables and math and instructions for Spirograph and Super Spirograph and other similar drawing tools like Wild Gears. So check that one out too. Thanks for watching.